the Muslims are to build power, then we have to understand what is behind that power. And we have to start building that power. When Allah said, أَعِدُّوا لَهُمْ مَا اسْتَطَعْتُم مِّن قُوَّةٍ وَمِن رِّبَاطِ الْخَيْلِ. And when Muslims start building this kind of power, you know what's going to happen? Allah says, تُرْهِبُونَ بِهِ عَدُوَّ اللَّهِ. Even as you are building this power, the enemy of Allah will be terrified. You know, the colonizers, the French and the British, when they colonized the Muslim world, they understood how powerful the Muslims are. They understood it. So they made sure they create, even as they left, they left without leaving. You know that, right? And what did they leave behind? They left behind systems by which Muslims will never become, or at least they're trying, Muslims should never become economically independent. They should always be in debt to them. They should always have their hand out like this. So even though we leave them as beggars. They will build their entire enterprise, their entire wealth and their empire on the back and the sweat of the Muslim labor, but they will leave the Muslim begging in tatters. That's their plan. Wars and crises in the world today, behind them is economics. Behind this is somebody's business interest. That's all it boils down to. When Muslims understand this, even at a local level, what should be the role of the masjid? Even the masjid. It's not just that we should learn our deen here, we should make our salah here, we should bring our families here, we should teach our children here, but this is also the place where young men should learn how to start and run a business from men that already know how to start and run a business. This should be a place where they get job training. This is where the hackathon should happen. We have a space that we need to build power in. Maybe the most powerful thing our enemies have been able to do is not bombs, is not the media. The most powerful attack of our enemy is they keep us from being allies to each other. Nothing terrifies them more than our allegiance.